afraid we're on the wrong deck.
Well, isn't that a coincidence?
For heaven's sake, here's my cabin.
Fantastic.
Would you care to come in and see Emma?
That's a new one, isn't it?
Shh, I don't want to wake her up.
Wake who up?
Emma.
Emma? Who's Emma? I thought that was just a gag.
Well, technically, she's a Colobrina marsditzia, which seems to be a rare type of Brazilian glass snake, which I'm...
A snake?
She seems to have got out again.
She's out?
Well, don't worry, she's around here someplace.
Oh, let me out of here.
Don't be frightened. She's just as playful as a kitten. You mustn't realize...
Ah!
Don't do that. How's that going? I'm terribly sorry. I wouldn't have frightened you for anything in the world.
Why didn't you tell me you had a slimy...
I thought you understood Emma was
How
a
can I
snake.
understand anything of the kind? Why should I suspect an apparently civilized man? Oh, look under the bed.
How could she possibly get down here?
Please.
Oh,
please.
all right.
Oh!
It's just a stocking.
Well, if you see any more, just leave them then. I'll look in the bed.
In the bed? How could she possibly...
Oh, go on now.
You know how fast we came down, so you can imagine.
Oh!
It's nothing, but it might have given you a shock. There's nothing like a cold hot water bottle.
Oh, they would have had to bury me at sea. Oh, come over here and sit down beside me. Oh. Comfortable?
Yes, very.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hold me tight. Oh, you don't know what you've done to me.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I wouldn't have frightened you for anything in the world. I mean, if there's anyone in the world I wouldn't have wanted to. It's you.
You're very sweet. Don't let me go. Thank you. How was everything up the Amazon?
All right, thank you.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
Are you always going to be interested in snakes?
Well, snakes are my life, in a way.
What a life.
I suppose it does sound sort of silly. I mean, I suppose I should have married and settled down. I imagine my father always wanted me to. As a matter of fact, he's told me so rather plainly. I just never cared for the brewing business.
Oh. You say that's why you've never married?
Oh, no, it's just I've never met her. I suppose she's around somewhere in the world.
It would be too bad if you never bumped into each other.
Well...
I suppose you know what she looks like and everything?
I think so.
I'll bet she looks like Marguerite and Faust.
Oh, no, she isn't. I mean, she hasn't. She's not as bulky as an opera singer.
Oh, how are her teeth?
Huh?
Well, you should always pick one out with good teeth. It saves expense later.
Oh, now you're kidding.
Not badly. You have a right to have an idea. Oh, I guess we all have one.
What does yours look like?
He's a little short guy with lots of money.
Why short?
What does it matter if he's rich? It's so he'll look up to me, so I'll be his ideal.
That's a funny kind of reasoning.
Look who's reasoning. And when he takes me out to dinner, he'll never add up the check, and he won't smoke greasy cigars or use grease on his hair. And... oh, yes, he won't do card tricks.
Oh.
Oh, it's not that I mind your doing card tricks, Hopsy. It's just that you naturally wouldn't want your ideal to do card tricks.
I shouldn't think that kind of ideal was so difficult to find.
Oh, he isn't. That's why he's my ideal. What's the sense of having one if you can't ever find him? Mine is a practical idea. You can find 2 or 3 of in every barber shop getting the works.
Oh, why don't you marry one of them?
Why should I marry anybody that looked like that? When I marry, it's going to be somebody I've never seen before. I mean, I won't know what he looks like or where he'll come from or what he'll be. I want him to sort of take me by surprise.
Like a burglar.
That's right. And the night will be heavy with perfume. And I'll hear a step behind me. And somebody breathing heavily. And then... Oh. You better go to bed, Hopsy. I think I can sleep peacefully now.
I wish I could say the same.
Why, Hopsy.